Which preposition should you use here? That's what we're going to talk about today.
This video is brought to you by the Team Leica Review books. More about these later.
Hi there and welcome to Team Leica, where we try to help you prepare better for your next exam. And this is part of our series on prepositions and how to use them properly. This is part of the series because we already covered a bunch of other prepositions. If you haven't seen those videos yet, I will link them na lang din sa baba. It's an entire playlist. And today we are going to talk about the preposition about. Now, there are many ways to use the preposition about. The most common one, I would say, would be to introduce a topic or subject. For example, Christine's favorite movie is blank World War II. World War II, yung topic or subject na pinatutungkulan nung interes ni Christine. So, yun yung about World War II. Ito yung isa sa pinaka-common kasi, di ba, pag tinranslate nga natin yung about, madalas na ginagamit yung tungkol or tungkol sa. So, Christine's favorite movie is about World War II. Yung mga iba, dun na yung medyo less familiar na gamit. For example, we use about to say to be busy. For example, it's summer is the perfect time to be out and about. Out and busy, for example. Okay? So again, out and about means out, sa labas. About, ibig sabihin, may ginagawa. Okay, so yun yung pinaka-action nun. Out and about. Now, another use of about is to pertain to certain causes ng feelings. For example, if I say, I am nervous, blank our upcoming thesis defense, dahil ikaw ay may emosyon, no? Na ang dahilan or sanhi ay yung sumusunod na yung pinag-uusapan, which is the upcoming thesis defense. We could say, I am nervous about our upcoming thesis defense. Now, it also refers to a problem. So, kanina, yung cause ng feelings, ngayon, problema. For example, I don't know what to do, blank my broken car. Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin tungkol sa aking broken car, aking sirang sasakyan, about my broken car. Now, this is where it gets tricky kasi we can talk about something to do about and to do with. Okay, now kailan ginagamit yung about at with? Yung about ginagamit natin sa problema if we are referring to a problem to be solved or fixed. Katulad kanina, yung kotse niyang sira. Yun ay kailangan ayusin, yun ay kailangan solusyonan. We use with if we're talking to something that needs to be used. Okay? Now, tingnan natin kung magkatabi na sila. If we have something like this, yung sentence natin kanina, I don't know what to do about tungkol sa aking broken car, iba siya dun sa I think it's time to think of what to do with it. To do with it, ibig sabihin, kukunin ko siya at yung gagawin ko, gamit siya. Again, kapag problem siya that needs to be solved, the better preposition to use is about. I don't know what to do about that problem. I don't know what to do about that situation na kailangan kong ayusin. I don't know what to do about that broken car, that broken dishwasher, or anything like that. If yun ang kailangan solusyonan, yun yung pinag-uusapan sa sentence, yun yung kasunod ng preposition, then we use about. Kung ang pinag-uusapan ay, kukunin ko na itong bagay nito at may gagawin ako sa kanya, okay, bebenta ko siya, ipagpapalit ko, iti-trade ko, nagiging to do with the car or to do with the machine. Okay? So, maliit yung pagkakaiba. Again, kung casual lang naman ang pinag-uusapan, hindi naman mali na magkamali dito occasionally. Pero pagdating sa exam, which is why we are making this video, why we are talking about this in the first place, mas maganda if strict tayo dito. Okay?
This is a great opportunity for me to introduce the Team Leica Review books. And yes, books siya. Kasi we have the practice test booklets. Booklets kasi ang katumbas niya ay 4 na booklets or 4 na sets ng aptitude tests. Each set already has math, language, analytical reasoning, and general information questions. Of course, the answer key, answer sheets so you can practice shading, at more than that, an exclusive QR code that you can scan para makita ninyo kung paano ko sinosolve ang mga problems na ito. It includes discussions on some super secret techniques that I use para siguraduhin makatipid ng oras sa exam at syempre, makapasa. You also have the workbook number 1, hindi siya multiple choice questions pero it's designed to practice your skills para naman ready ka sa fundamentals mo. Skills techniques, and it's best to use them together. If you're interested, go ahead and message us sa m.me/Team Laika to figure out how we can get these to you. Sa mga bumili na at bibili pa, maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you for helping me help more people by buying these, kasi these help us fund what we do here sa channel na to. Kung hindi dahil sa inyo, it'll be harder for me to make all these free content. So, thank you sa inyong lahat. And now, back to the video.
Another reason to use about is to estimate things. So if it's about 100, about a quarter, if it's a figure, we say there were about 500 people in the ballroom. Hindi ka sure, okay? Tinatansya mo lang, you're estimating the figure, siguro mga 500 sila. So you could say there were about 500 people in the ballroom. You can also use it to estimate location. So, ibig sabihin nun, if hindi mo alam exactly kung gaano kalayo or nasaan siya exactly, you could say about. Patty wandered about the park to kill time. Hindi mo alam eksakto kung nasaan siya sa park. Okay? Nasa may fountain ba siya? Nasa may damuhan ba siya? Pero, she wandered about dun sa area, general area ng park to kill time. Okay? Again, quick recap, using the preposition about means we are looking to a certain thing. Okay? Kung last time, when you talk about a preposition from, madalas pinanggagalingan, yung about, nakaturo siya sa kung ano yung pinag-uusapan. Okay? To introduce a topic or a subject, to pertain, ituro, no? Lagi siya nakaturo. Doon sa cause or feelings ng something or someone, doon sa problem, doon sa nagiging dahilan, no? To be busy din, ginagamit natin siya doon sa out and about. And ginagamit natin siya to point to a general area, to estimate yung figure, numbers, location ng isang bagay. Okay? So, about, kung gagawin ko siyang action sa kamay, it would be like this. Okay? So, it is pointing to something, but a general area, kumbaga. Now, in order for us to test kung nakuha ninyo yung mga yon at i-compare siya dun sa ibang prepositions that we already talked about before, we will have our quick quiz. So if you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Sabi dito, pipiliin mo lang ang correct. Well, mas maganda kung best preposition with, by, for, from, and about. These are prepositions we already talked about before. So, isa-isay natin sila. Chad paced. Si Chad daw ay nag-pace, yung naglalakad-lakad siya, pabalik-balik. Anxious blank the upcoming presentation. So, anxious with ba? Anxious by, for, from, or about. Now, yung upcoming presentation niya, ang dahilan, cause ng feelings niya o yung feeling niya ng pagiging anxious. So, ang best preposition here would be about. Chad paced, anxious about the upcoming presentation. He had spent weeks preparing the report blank his team. So, dito, yung report ba ay tungkol sa team niya? Parang hindi naman, comprehensive analysis daw, sabi ng next sentence. So, probably, kasama niya yung team niya, no? Kaya, ibig sabihin nun, dahil siya ay may inambag, hindi by his team, it's with his team. Kasama siya dun sa mga gumawa. Okay? They made a comprehensive analysis, blank the company's position in the market. So, the company's position in the market is the topic nung kanilang comprehensive analysis. So, ibig sabihin nun, yun ang topic about the company's position in the market. Okay? Next, Mac offered to grab a glass of water, blank the pantry, blank Chad. So, tubig. Saan galing yung tubig? Sa pantry. So, again, pointing to our lesson last time. So, this should be from. Doon siya nanggaling. No? Pananggalingan. So, from the pantry, blank Chad. So, kinuha sa pantry, ibibigay kay Chad. Para kay Chad. Hindi tungkol sa, para kay, so this will be for Chad. Mac offered to grab a glass of water from the pantry for Chad. Richmond assured everyone that they had nothing to worry. Hindi nyo kailangan mag-alala, feelings, no? About. He had nothing to worry about. L, on the other hand, was distracted. Blank the pieces of confetti. So, may mga confetti daw doon sa room. Imagine natin siya. So, na-distract daw siya ng alin? Nung confetti. So, distracted by the pieces of confetti. Strewn blank the room. So, blank the room. Ito yung kwarto, may confetti. Oh, imagine natin, di ba, pag may confetti, nakakalat siya sa buong kwarto. Sa general area, hindi mo namin specifically kung nasan. So, this will be strewn about the room. Estimation on general area ng room. Okay? Remnants of Wilma's retirement party last night. What a person does when stressed really says a lot blank them. Yung ano daw, ginagawa ng tao pag nasistress siya, marami ang pinapahiwatig o sinasabi tungkol sa kanila. Ilan naman yung word, tungkol sa. So, about them. So, ito yung mga sagot sa ating quick quiz. We have about, with, about, from, for, about, by, about. So, again, when it comes to prepositions, lalo na, dahil tricky topic talaga ito if you're learning English, especially for tests. It's very important for you to note these. We have more coming up. So if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that bell icon. And these names are not random names. These are names of our channel supporters and members who help me produce videos like this. For context, at the time I'm filming this video, we currently have 2.4 million subscribers on YouTube. But did you know that there are only 100 plus channel members dito sa channel na ito? So those 100 plus people help me by sending their small support every month to make videos like this for you. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa suporta. If you want to learn more, we have videos right here for you. Pili na lang kayo ng gusto nyo pag-aralan next. As you always see sa channel na to, never stop learning. Adja kain yan. I'll see you in the next video and bye for now.